Hey everyone, it's Cory McCarthy and thank you for tuning in. Well, I was wrong about something to an extent, that is, and this video is here to correct that. In a number of past Q&As, I've discussed the importance of the martial arts, but notably full contact fighting, from my experienced opinion. A number of my viewers had asked me about the martial arts, self-defense and fighting, and one viewer for sure even began training in full contact karate, I believe it was, in keeping with my advice. A little backstory for my newer viewers. I've been in the martial arts since I was 8. Okinawan karate was my base, followed by a stint in Budo Taijutsu in college, and then I hung up my Okinawan rank and started from scratch in Kyokushin karate in 2010, simply because I desired to fight. Legally fight, that is. I took a trial week of Muay Thai due to its popularity, but found that having to unlearn the karate mechanics, which had become second nature to me, was simply just a waste, which led me to Kyokushin, which is a full contact knockdown karate. Kyokushin is brutal, simply put. It is the Muay Thai of karate, in my opinion.
In fact, at higher ranks, fights are often bare knuckle to boot. In Kyokushin's first year of existence, in 1964, 3 of Maso Oyama's top Kyokushin fighters were brought to Thailand to challenge 3 top Muay Thai fighters. The rules even allowed for headbutts and throws. In the end, 2 of the 3 Kyokushin fighters won by knockout, and only 1 lost. So, 2-1 that day in favor of Kyokushin.
As I said, Kyokushin is legit and brutal, and able to hold its own against one of the toughest stand-up styles on the planet, which shouldn't be a shock.
As more than one form of karate has been successfully used in the MMA, as with Lyoto, Machida, and Shotokan, for example.
But mad respect for Muay Thai practitioners, I want to add that. I've sparred a few myself. This was not meant to be an attack on that form even remotely. Just trying to set the tone. Though I will admit that I do absolutely love the Japanese and their fighting arts. That's just a personal preference. Anyhow, enough backstory. On to where I was wrong. I was asked if it was dangerous to take blows to the head, if fighting was dangerous. As I recall, I made light with my answer that, of course, head blows are not favorable for health, but that your average person who's just simply learning how to fight should be fine. I used to be under the impression that if you didn't fight professionally, you know, like a sponsored MMA fighter, boxer, kickboxer would, that you should be relatively okay. Well, I was wrong. I had downplayed the cost of fighting. I was not up to date on the research, which actually came as a surprise to me.
In 2013, a longitudinal study was released that looked at the effects of fighting on 20,000 men and women aged up to 26 years old by the end of the study, but as young as 12. What was discovered was that for every 2 fights resulting in head trauma, males lost 1.62 IQ points, which is equivalent to missing an entire year of school. But it was even worse for women. For every single fight resulting in head trauma, women lost 3.02 IQ points.
And the researchers assumed that this would be true for all contact sports resulting in head injuries. But the data from this study focused purely on fighting. Regardless of how inconsequential that many folks believe IQ to be, in reality, having a higher IQ is one of the best predictors for an individual's positive life outcomes.
A lower IQ is documented to have negative impacts on various areas of your life, such as educational achievement, occupational performance, health, mental disorders, behavioral problems, and even longevity. And on a larger scale, higher national IQ levels have a strong positive impact on democracy, rule of law, and political liberty independent from gross domestic product.
Look, I'm not trying to scare any of you, nor am I suggesting that you shouldn't learn how to fight or learn how to defend yourself and defend those that you love. I feel that knowing how to effectively fight is actually an important survival skill to possess. And honestly, you can't really learn how to fight without actually fighting. And I mean that mentally and emotionally, not just physically. But you need to take precautions while learning. Use protection as much as you can, where you can, especially headgear in this case. Really work on your defense, not just your offense, and really guard your head. And understand that there is a cost. Everything in life has a cost. So you need to do what you feel is right for you. Again, this isn't me trying to frighten you or trying to turn you soft. Rather, this is just me giving you real talk so that you can make an educated decision as an adult. And weigh the risks with the benefits so that you can assume intelligent responsibility for your life. I still don't regret fighting personally, despite inevitably doing some damage to myself. But that was my decision, even if I didn't have a full understanding of the risks at the time. But I felt that it was my duty to correct myself and put this information out there, as I know some of you follow my advice pretty strictly. Anyhow, that's all really. Drop comments below and stir up some conversation. Please also like and share this video. People need to hear this, I feel. Finally, please hit the subscribe and the bell buttons to keep on top of my regular updates. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.